I built this in a limited time frame of only 3 hours. With a thematic terraining of ice versus lava, a little Iceman villager alien who gives you quests and incentive to explore, and a few unique puzzles that use the mechanics of this epic grappling hook data pack I found. I'd say it's already a pretty substantial little minigames map, but it could be much better. And in today's video, I'm going to do exactly that.
Space adventure, it's an adventure in space!
Adding in custom animations, better text dialogue with the ice alien, and adding more puzzles, I wanted to take you through the journey of improving this already pretty cool map. And if you want to play this map, the world download will be available, but I'll also show a tutorial at the end. Let's dive in. So starting off, the very first thing I wanted to do to fix this map was to have this dialogue with this ice villager tweaked to be something a bit more coherent. This is what it was before. Hello! If you want to get your rocket, you need an ice block to melt to make an obsidian path. To get the packed ice needed to craft this blue ice, I have provided you a grappling hook. Descend down the hole nearby, solve puzzles, and craft your blue ice to escape. Good luck! Smiley face. Yeah, wanting a bit more of a story, I changed this text using simple command blocks that would inherently create a chain of events by using click detection events in each command. With the added colors of the text, an actual name for the ice villager, and even a change of skin, this is how the story held up in comparison.
Hi there, can you help an old man out?
Yeah, of course.
You see that rocket ship over yonder?
Sure I do.
Well, it has a spare rocket fuel I need in order to get off this cursed planet, but my old bones has made me weak, unable to use this grappling hook of mine.
I could just go over for you. You get the picture. Satisfied with the story and the reasoning behind not just using a grappling hook to escape, it was time to move on to the minigames. Overall, I was pretty satisfied with the minigames I already had. With a great diversity of puzzles and just some basic platforming, the puzzles were the most functional and fun part of this map by a long shot. But there could still totally be some improvement. Like right here. After being tasked to catch a falling ice block before it melts in the lava below, if the player moved, they wouldn't get this cool burst of snow effect that you'd receive at the other puzzles. So I ended up changing this for that challenge, and then I actually did it for each one so that the snow would burst relative to your coordinates, so that no matter what, you couldn't miss the cool effect. And this game over here, while the concept was definitely cool, no pun intended, it wasn't perfectly designed, as the reset process could be a bit counterintuitive. So to change that, I simply turned 2 buttons into one, using command blocks and little bits of redstone to help out with that. Another thing I didn't like was how hard it was sometimes to find some of these challenges in such a crazy looking world. So using invisible, untouchable slimes with the effect of spectralness, or whatever you would call it, it made it so much easier to find these chests. And so that I wouldn't distract from the top of the map seeing this huge, this is just an ugly, disturbing mess, I went ahead and I made a detection zone that would kill the slimes if the player was on top of the planet and respawn them if the player was below. My next step though, in perfecting this map, was adding 2 more minigames. Under the initial time crunch I had, I felt pressured to give these 2 freebies, these 2 ice blocks, instead of thinking up some new minigames. So I went ahead and added 2 more little games based somewhat off the need to use the grappling hook as a feature. Speaking of which, I did rename this grappling hook from being a default boring fishing rod. Ew, that was nasty. Almost content with the finished results of this map, I went ahead and I did a bit more terraforming, added some cool visuals to create an atmosphere, and I made this hole to the surface a bit more obvious to find because before it was kind of a cluttered mess. And at this point, I sort of thought it was time for a test, play / tutorial of how to beat this mini challenge I had made for myself and for you guys, the viewers. Let's do it! Alright, and for this grand old test, we're actually going to start up where we just left off with Ishmael in the chat. I could just go over for you.
What a kind offer, but I need to obtain very specific and complex components from the rocket. Could you create a pathway over for me?
Absolutely, how would I go about that?
I would need some blue ice to melt an obsidian path. In the center of this planet are 9 challenges, each one contributing to a packed ice.
That makes sense.
What I need for you is to complete the 9 challenges, craft a block of blue ice, and provide a path for me using my grappling hook in my chest.
I'll get right on it, mister. I'm not sure why Ishmael sounds like that, but that's okay. Let's get our grappling hook. If we wanted to, we could turn this on to reveal the locations of all the challenges, but I know where they are. And getting down, we actually don't have resistance anymore. That was a feature that I disabled just so that you would be forced to use the grappling hook a bit more See, so we can die if we're not careful. All right, but going down, very first challenge I think we're gonna do is this grappling hook one, which with my shaders, this is gonna look really weird. I don't know why, but my shaders are a little on the glitchy side. You can see how the fishing rod kind of like disappears. It's a little strange. But there we go, we hooked it. Let's get the first of 9 packed ice. Nice, let's get down safely. Right over here, there is a sign that says, find the packed ice in a cauldron. And one of these cauldrons has packed ice in it, which I already know. Ooh, that is this one. Gotta not miss though, so if we go in there we go, we got a packed ice. 2 of 9 already done. This is gonna be pretty easy, but the challenge is gonna be fun for those who just like play it for the first time. Okay, catch the falling ice. Will I be able to do this first time around? I think what I have to do is I have to throw that up there, press that button. Oop, I reeled it back in. Hold up, not first try. Very close though. There we go, second try, nice. So that's a second one, that's a 3 of 9 ice. Let's go over to this new puzzle that I actually just built just a little bit ago. If we can get the grappling hook over. There we go. Nice, nice, nice. This one's a really fun one. It's kind of like the piston pusher concrete powder, except this is really unique because the concrete powder can actually fall down. And the way you want to do this puzzle is you want to spam these first 3 buttons really quickly like that. This drops down here. You want to grab that piston. And this next sequence is a little bit tough. You press this middle button, wait a second, press this one just like this. Boom. And then you quickly press the bottom one. Ooh, I messed up. Luckily, we got this handy dandy reset button. Boop, 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 like that. We'll go ahead and pull that block down already. Press that. Boom. And right there, just like that. There we go. We've got the 4th packed ice. Perfect. Little grappling hook over. I love the grappling hook. It's a little laggy, a little glitchy at sometimes, but you know, it's great overall. For this next puzzle, you want to do this. You want to pull this guy back, push this one over, pull him back, press this button. I'm doing this all so quickly. Oop, uh-oh. I gotta pull this back again. Whoopsie. Okay, then we push, pull, and we got it on the blue spot right there. So that's 5 of the packed ice that we need. I could literally just run on over to this next one, which this is the throwing snowballs challenge. Why is there slime here? That's a little interesting. I gotta fix that. That's why this is the test one though. Alright, let's get 3 snowballs, and what we have to do is we have to throw them into the hoppers right there, which I already messed up. Believe it or not, this challenge is incredibly difficult, at least for me. For you guys, you could probably do it first try, but I sometimes it doesn't look like the snowball is gonna go in, and sometimes it does, but there we go. There we go, button disappears. That's 6 packed ice done. We gotta remember that there is one above us over here, and we would know that. If we got confused and lost, we could use the slime detector things. But over here, I'm gonna stand right here. Gonna just launch my fishing rod, my grappling hook right there. Ooh. There we go. It's easier if you stand a little bit further away. And then I can actually, so I don't have to crawl because I'm lazy, I could just do that to get a little closer. That's 7 packed ice. We got 2 more to go. Which ones am I missing? Oh, I know which one. I got that one right over there, which is another parkour challenge. And then I think the third one is also parkour challenge. Parkour grappling hook challenge. That's what we're doing. This one's pretty darn easy though. You literally just throw right there and then grab the packed ice. And then the last one is in a really fun spot. I figured that since this planet had rings that you could actually go onto, why not put one of them? Ooh, don't die. Actually, I will show you guys what it's like to die in a little bit, just because I have a creative flair on it. That's kind of funny. But over here, wait, no, over on this side section, that's where it is. These shaders make it impossible to tell what I'm doing. Oh my gosh. Here we go. Now we're up at the top. So this one is probably one of the trickiest ones, especially if you die like that. I totally did that on purpose. Oh, this is a glitch too, though. Hold up. This is awkward. You didn't die. You're supposed to be in a certain area when this happens. I'll re-edit this. And so if you fall twice, you actually get this message. Oof, you fell again. But then you get this chat. This is the original chat that you get when you first die. It goes, this is awkward. You didn't die, but you could have died had I not caught you. Sadly, the creator of this map was too lazy to make the world reset. So just don't fall again, and then you get teleported back up here. Just in case you die, and that was because I was a little bit too lazy to code it, but I thought it was kind of funny. Oh gosh. Alright, and now let's definitely not mess up on this really simple part of the challenge. The first thing you want to do is you want to get your hook onto this glass pane right there, and then you can actually reach over here, and this is where the 9th packed ice is going to be, which I accidentally just fell through again. That was embarrassing. Whoopsie. So you gotta watch out for the holes in the ground. But finally, this is where the 9th packed ice is, and when you get this, you can actually, I'm just gonna take the shortcut back. The shortcut of death. But we're back here, and now what we can do is we can craft up the 9 blue ice, and when we do, a blue ice that can be placed on blue wool, which if we go right over here, what's going to happen is we're going to melt over the path for Ishmael. And then he actually teleports from right there to over there, so that it looks like he traveled over on this path. We've got a chest full of a bunch of redstone stuff, and this is what he says to us. He goes, "Thank you, young one." Oh, wait, excuse me.
Thank you, young one. I've taken enough components now to fly away, and you have enough to still pilot this ship.
I will miss you, Ishmael, the Icemandian.
And I you. Enjoy your flight home as I vanish immediately after you say something.
And you go, "Say something?" Wait, what? And then he does. Whoosh! Oh my gosh, he's gone. Did he die? Or I think there was supposed to be particle effects, so I didn't see that. Well, at least I can go home now. You click this. Oh wait, is the rocket supposed to be on fire? It blows up. This ending though. Oh. You got the good ending. And then you're like, wait, how is this the good ending? Was there another? Nope. Wow, lazy writing. Guess it's a good time now to say big thanks to YoMeister238 for creating this epic map. And check him out on YouTube because he's sexy. I promise I'm saying these words and not being forced to read them. Yep. And with that, that is my space adventure. It's an adventure in space map done. Once again, world download will be in the description if you guys want to play it. But I hope you guys enjoyed. This was a fun video to make, and I made it in a couple days because I had to. Stick around for more good content because I always make good content. And enjoy life, enjoy Minecraft. I'll see you guys in the next video, and ciao.